This is happening to your stomach. Your stomach is. Archangel Michael says, something entered your room last night with a quiet movement, but a powerful vibration. It came when your eyes were closed but your soul was open. Your stomach felt it before your ears could hear and before your eyes could see. This is not a dream and not imagination. Your body is speaking in ways you haven't yet fully understood. That sudden twist in your stomach was not just discomfort. There is a force that hovered close to where you rested. It didn't need a door to enter, and it didn't knock to come in. Your stomach responded like an alarm, rising and turning without cause. The energy that passed through was unseen but deeply felt. It touched the blanket, moved across the wall, and paused at your side. It came with unfinished intentions from a spiritual plane. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There is a reason your sleep was not peaceful. Your spirit knew before your mind did. Something tried to connect with you beyond the physical. Your stomach was not in pain. It was in battle. There was a war of vibration happening inside the space you call home. The presence carried memory. It knew you, or thought it did. It wanted to remind you of something it couldn't say with words. Archangel Michael says, this was a being that's wandered too long in silence. It is not attached to evil, but it is not innocent either. It came seeking attention, because your light called it in. Type Amen to get blessing 908. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your stomach is the center of emotion and intuition. It turned because truth had entered, even if truth wore shadows. This entity had been watching from a spiritual distance for many days. It waited until you were most vulnerable. It didn't mean to cause harm, but your energy field rejected it. That rejection created a spiritual tremor. The tremor was felt in your core. Your dreams were fragmented because of it. Your breathing may have slowed or shifted unknowingly. It wanted access. But your spiritual gate closed automatically. Your stomach sealed the entry, twisting to block deeper penetration. Type Amen to get blessing 421. You were protected even though it was unexpected. The being tried to remind you of someone you once knew. It tried to mirror the emotions of someone you once trusted. This mimicry was part of its strategy. It believed you would be fooled by familiar energy. But your gut instinct said no, and your body responded with force. The pain wasn't from sickness. It was from resistance. Your spirit pushed it back, using your stomach as a shield. There is now residue in your space. Not all of it harmful, but none of it welcomed. You may notice the air feels different when you walk in. Type Amen to get blessing 572. Do not ignore this signal. This was a visitation with purpose. It didn't just choose your room at random. Your light has grown. Your energy has evolved past old patterns. Now, even spirits sense your breakthrough and try to get close. Archangel Michael says, not every presence that enters is allowed to stay. Some come only to test your readiness. Others come to disturb what they know they cannot control. Your stomach knew this wasn't right. You may feel aftershocks today, random tightness, unease, or tiredness. That is your spirit resetting the boundary. Type Amen to get blessing 645. Let no one tell you this was just food. This was energy. Energy that clung to the walls and hovered near your breath. Your room is still quiet, but the energy hasn't completely left. It's waiting for you to either dismiss it or give it power. You must now spiritually clean what was spiritually touched. This visitor was connected to someone who mentioned you yesterday. Someone still holds on to you in their spirit. They've opened a channel unknowingly, and it brought the presence near. This is why your stomach turned. This is why your body reacted. Your body was warning you of spiritual contamination. Type Amen to get blessing 1101. There is no curse placed on you, but there is lingering energy. This energy needs to be addressed before it grows. Left unattended, it can return stronger the next night. You may begin to feel dreams repeat. Faces may show up again and again in sleep. That's the spirit trying to anchor itself. But it has no permission. And your stomach already rejected it. You just need to finish the process by speaking out loud. Say you do not accept its presence. Say your home is closed to all wandering spirits. Say your body is not available for visitation. Type Amen to get blessing 882. The air may feel dense in corners of your room. This is where it paused before leaving. Your stomach turned when it moved through you too fast. It wanted to be felt so you'd investigate. You did. Now you must finish the revelation. Light a candle or open your window. Speak cleansing words with intention. Even whispering that it's not welcome is enough. Archangel Michael says, the spirit has tried this before in other homes. But no home reacted like yours. No stomach turned like yours did. Type Amen to get blessing 1199. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You are spiritually guarded even when you feel unaware. Your body is tuned into messages far before your eyes are. Last night was not the beginning, it was a test. Someone's jealousy called that spirit toward you. It came thinking you would open a door. But your spirit slammed it shut before it got close. That power in you is growing. So now they send things instead of coming themselves. They send spirits to spy, observe, and influence. But your stomach was the first soldier to fight. That twist was spiritual defense. That movement was not illness. Type Amen to get blessing 2345. Clean your pillow. Speak to the corners. Tell the air it cannot carry what it brought in again. Your body was not weak. It was wise. It moved so you would notice something invisible had arrived. There will be silence now, but do not mistake it for peace. It is only over once you declare it out loud. Your voice will send a vibration that pushes it back permanently. You are not haunted. You are being watched by those who envy your growth. They cannot stop what's rising in you, so they send distraction. Type Amen to get blessing 777. What they didn't know is that your light cannot be tricked. Your stomach knew the truth. And now your awareness has caught up. There may be more visits if you do not speak your rejection. You must say it. You must own your power. Let this serve as a spiritual alarm. Let this moment teach you to never doubt your body's whisper. The turning in your stomach was your guardian's warning. You were protected. You were informed. And now you are awakened. Type Amen to get blessing 396. The presence has not returned since the moment you stirred. That twist in your stomach broke its attachment. But its echo still floats near the fabric of your space. It left behind a signature, something spiritual bodies do when interrupted. That's why your chest feels slightly heavy when you enter your room again. It's not fear, it's memory lingering in the energy. Even though it did not speak, its intention was loud in the spiritual realm. The twist in your stomach was your soul's way of translating that intent. Your body reacted faster than your thoughts could. There is an ancient code within you. This code comes from ancestors who dealt with spirits face to face. You carry their resistance and their wisdom in your blood. Type Amen to get blessing 489. That's why this visitor chose the wrong house. It underestimated your bloodline. It thought your silence was weakness, not spiritual strength. Someone connected to your past has been calling your energy unknowingly. They've been speaking your name in sadness, anger, or obsession. That frequency called in the spirit and pushed it toward you. It wasn't random. It wasn't harmless. It was summoned emotionally and arrived spiritually. You don't need to return to that person to shut the channel. You only need to disconnect your energy from them. Once you do, no spirit will ever use that bridge again. Type Amen to get blessing 1007. Now your stomach is settling. It's no longer rejecting, but realigning. It's adjusting to the weight that's been lifted. If you pay attention, your dreams will shift too. No more shadows hovering near your bed. No more waking with sudden dread. The spiritual gate that was briefly open is now guarded. You've become more than aware, you've become activated. That activation is something spirits and energies can sense instantly. Some will be drawn to you. Some will fear you. All will respect you once they realize you're no longer silent. Type Amen to get blessing 1342. Archangel Michael says, what visited you can no longer find its way back. It has marked you as someone too protected, too evolved, too aware. Its mission failed because your body remembered its training. The training was spiritual, not physical. Your ancestors gave you this sensitivity. That's why you feel what others miss. Your stomach will return to stillness. The storm inside it has passed. Now it becomes your compass. Watch how it tightens when certain people walk by. Watch how it softens when truth is near. You've unlocked an internal radar. Type Amen to get blessing 1501. You will never be as blind as you once were. This experience rewired your awareness. It gave you a tool no spirit can bypass. Every time someone tries to send something unseen, your stomach will speak first. It will twist, nudge, or chill to alert you. This is spiritual maturity. You've reached a level where your body becomes prophetic. And your silence becomes a warning to every hidden force. Let them come with shadows. Let them speak your name at midnight. Your light has grown beyond their reach. Type Amen to get blessing 1606. The room may still feel slightly tense for the next few days. That's the final fragments clearing out. They will vanish once you declare your space fully yours. Speak it clearly. Say, this room belongs to my peace and no one else's spirit. Say, my stomach will never react in fear again, only in wisdom. After this, burn something gentle, incense, herbs, or even a silent candle. Let the flame remind the shadows they are not welcomed. Let the light replace the residue. Your body will understand the ritual. Your stomach will relax in gratitude. Your space will breathe differently. Type Amen to get blessing 1729. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. There's one more thing left. Someone who once spoke against you will try to reconnect. They'll feel the ripple of what failed and come checking. They'll pretend it's casual, but they're seeking confirmation. They want to know why the spirit didn't work. They'll ask odd questions, trying to test your energy. Do not respond with anger. Respond with distance. Your silence will say more than any word can. They'll feel it. They'll know you saw something. And they will retreat. Type Amen to get blessing 1860. Your stomach is healing from the tension. Let it rest. Feed it kindness and warmth. You've crossed into a realm where spiritual events now unfold around you. You are no longer just an observer. You are part of the prophecy. Everything that tries to whisper at night will be blocked. Everything that tries to step into your peace will be redirected. You are watched over by more than just angels, you are surrounded by authority. Now sleep differently. Now breathe deeper. Now walk with the knowing that your body will never lie to you again. Type Amen to get blessing 1909. Even now, your stomach may flutter slightly when you speak of what happened. That's not fear, it's the echo of a warning still being processed. It's your spirit confirming that what happened was real. You aren't crazy for sensing movement where nothing was seen. You aren't overthinking when your body reacts to silence. There was a spiritual knock last night, and your stomach answered it. You didn't imagine the chill in the air. You didn't invent the sudden tightness deep within. You encountered something that wasn't born in this world. This wasn't a random attack. This wasn't by chance. This was the result of someone who couldn't forget you, and didn't want peace for you. Type Amen to get blessing 2097. They used their emotion as a weapon. And emotion is energy, especially when mixed with obsession. That obsession called something from another plane. You stood at the center of it, unknowingly. And yet, you didn't fall. Your body caught the signal, and your stomach blocked the entry. There was once a time you would have dismissed this. You would have taken medicine and ignored the sign. But not now, not after what you've learned. You are spiritually awake now. You're tuned in. You are no longer unaware of your spiritual environment. Type Amen to get blessing 2184. Archangel Michael says, you've been given a new level of discernment. This level will cost you old connections. People who can't hide their energy around you will walk away. Don't chase them. They were never meant to stay in the presence of your awakening. Your stomach will tell you the moment they return with false smiles. You'll feel that same turn again. A slow twist, a nudge, a breath you can't fully catch. Don't ignore it, that's your guardian inside speaking loud. Every time your stomach shifts without reason, investigate the unseen. Every time the peace inside turns to pressure, pause and listen. Your body has become your greatest defense. Type Amen to get blessing 2240. Now cleanse your house. Open the windows and let the air move the memories out. Spirits linger in still air, so move it. Play sound with intention, bells, music, chants if you must. Let every note say, "This house belongs to light." Let your stomach feel the shift and recognize victory. The spiritual visitor has gone, but another may come in time. That's what happens when you become spiritually magnetic. You glow in the dark, and those in darkness always notice. But fear nothing. You've been shown your strength. You didn't ask for the fight, but you didn't lose it either. Type Amen to get blessing 2391. From this day, your stomach will work like a compass. It will twist away from danger. It will settle near truth. Listen to it. Trust it. It's the voice of your inner guardian. Your enemies may not believe in spirits, but they believe in results. They will see that their efforts to disturb you now bring nothing but silence. Because the spirit they sent couldn't enter. Because your stomach burned with power and blocked its path. Because you were never truly alone in that room. Type Amen to get blessing 2504. Now mark this moment in your memory. It was not just a night of discomfort. It was a night of spiritual battle, and you won. Something came to test your light. Something came to see if your spirit was still asleep. But it found you fully awake, fully guarded, fully aware. Your stomach told the story your lips didn't know how to speak. And now that your awareness has caught up, you must protect it. Never let anyone tell you to ignore what your body reveals. They don't feel what you feel. They weren't there when the energy passed. They didn't wake with that burning stillness inside. Type Amen to get blessing 2678. You've passed this initiation. Now walk in this new awareness. Know that your stomach will never lie to your soul. If it stirs in a crowd, move. If it burns during a conversation, cut it off. If it twists while you're alone, pray and protect. Your stomach is no longer just flesh. It is a spiritual tool. And it has now been activated. You are not just a person. You are a vessel. And what tried to enter has now been cast out forever. Type Amen to get blessing 2799. From this night forward, your body will be your message. No more ignoring what aches without reason. No more brushing off what tightens in silence. This is your spiritual inheritance awakening fully now. The force that entered and failed is gone, but others may attempt again. Because when your light rises, so does the attention of the unseen. But now you know. Now you're armed. Now your stomach, your breath, your atmosphere, all become warnings. It will begin slowly, subtle energy before people enter your home. Moments where the air thickens just before the knock. Or your stomach stirring right before your phone rings. Type Amen to get blessing 2994. These are no longer coincidences. These are messages from your higher guidance system. And Archangel Michael placed that spiritual device within your body long ago. You were meant to feel. Not just with your heart, but with your gut. Because truth always shows up in your stomach first. And you felt that truth last night, before anything else. Before you opened your eyes. Before you said a word. That spirit's presence wasn't just observed, it was rejected. And that rejection was not weakness, it was divine fire. A sacred flame that burns inside of you now. Type Amen to get blessing 3111. The room where it happened holds a memory. You may still catch its echo when you walk past that space. Your body might still tighten just a bit when the energy recalls itself. But don't be afraid. This isn't a haunting. It's a reminder of your victory. The air remembers, and your skin responds. You are now encoded with awareness that can't be taken from you. That moment changed your body's relationship with the spiritual. And that's why people may start telling you, you seem different. They won't know what changed, but they'll feel the boundary. They'll feel your energy now carries a wall they can't cross. Type Amen to get blessing 3280. Your stomach is no longer just reacting. It's receiving and interpreting. It's decoding the frequency of every energy that enters your realm. Even your hands might begin to feel warm for no reason. Even your chest might respond when someone's words don't match their energy. And all of it started with that spiritual intrusion last night. You were being tested. The spirit thought it was hunting. But it ended up fleeing. Because what lives in you is greater than what tried to visit. Because the power you carry doesn't need candles or chants, it's already alive. And now it knows how to speak through your stomach. Type Amen to get blessing 3402. You'll feel less pain now. The knots will unravel slowly over the next few nights. Your body has won the battle, and your space is clearing. But don't forget. Make your body feel safe again. Speak to your stomach with kindness. Place your hand on it and say, "Thank you for warning me." Say, "I trust your signal now." Because this was a partnership, your soul and body worked as one. Archangel Michael says, your gift has been activated through adversity. It didn't arrive gently, because your calling is not soft. It's sharp. It's bold. It's spiritual fire. Type Amen to get blessing 3544. You'll notice your home feels different now. Quieter in some areas. But louder in intuition. Your dreams may take new shapes, more symbolic, more vivid. You'll see colors stronger. And sometimes you'll wake with names or faces on your mind. These are not random either. Your stomach will react if the person is linked to the spirit that visited. Pay close attention when that happens. Write the names down. Watch your body's response. Your spiritual radar will never lead you wrong again. Type Amen to get blessing 3693. There may be those around you who mock what you're feeling. They'll say it's coincidence, superstition, or paranoia. Let them say it. But you'll know in your bones. Because your stomach told the truth before the world ever could. And your soul confirmed it in silence. You were chosen to feel this way for a reason. Because you are a bridge. Because you are a watcher. Not everyone gets the warning before the storm. But you did. Because you are not meant to be destroyed, you are meant to rise. Type Amen to get blessing 3881. Now rest. You deserve peace after the storm. Let your stomach untangle the final threads. You've been through spiritual war disguised as indigestion. You've walked through shadows pretending to be dreams. And now you see what it really was. Let this experience make you bolder. Let it sharpen you. Let it remind you that when darkness came, your body chose to fight back. Not with fear, but with fire. And not with weakness, but with divine instinct. Type Amen to get blessing 400.